Hey guys, I am so excited to introduce to you Taking Back the Term's new series called Two Practitioners on a Mission for the Whole Woman with my very good friend Lisa. Say hi, Lisa.
Hey.
She is also she is also a nurse, and we met as we were training to become Creighton practitioners. And I should note that we are not technically Creighton practitioners yet. We're still interns. We have almost finished our training. We finished our final exam and everything. We are literally days away from getting our results. So we are soon to be practitioners. Either way, that's the title of this show. And we're so excited. So Lisa and I sat right next to each other during class. And it didn't take us long to realize that we're very similar and just think the same way. And Lisa, she won't agree just because she's humble and modest, but she's one of the most intelligent people that I know. And she just challenges me so much to be a better person and a better practitioner. So we really work with each other and bounce ideas off of each other and make each other better. So we thought, what better opportunity to bring this like powerhouse duo together, just as a champion cause for the whole woman. And we're going to kind of unpack what I mean by whole woman as we go along. But basically, when we see our clients, we don't just see them as people with periods. We consider the woman as a whole person. And we're not just going to be talking about the Creighton model system alone on this show. We're going to be talking about women's health just in general, the health of the entire woman with respect to her other systems. We're talking emotionally, mentally, spiritually, when it comes to relationships, marriage, sex, artificial reproductive technologies, fertility awareness, and the whole idea of fertility awareness as a science and what its purpose is, the church. And it's really not limited to just those things, but we're going to be talking about something different every time. We're going to be open to questions. So please stay tuned, and you're going to get all of this from the perspective of two professionals that just want to serve you as a woman. So Lisa, please, people know a little bit about me, but they don't know about you. So please introduce us to you as your medical background and why you wanted to be a practitioner and what it means to treat the whole woman to you.
Okay, so my name is Lisa. I am from the Lafayette area of Louisiana. I've been married to my husband, Chris, for 8 years. And so I am a nurse by trade. So I'm a registered nurse with a bachelor's of science degree in nursing. And so I have been practicing as a nurse for 9 years. My experience is predominantly in emergency services. So I have done adult ER as well as specialty ER with pediatrics, OBGYN, and women's health, which has kind of led me into where I am today. So I think in nursing, I was always searching for where was my niche or my fit, and I've really found that in the Creighton system. So what first brought me into wanting to become an instructor in the Creighton method or a practitioner was when a friend of mine actually had a success story through nanotechnology. And so for anyone who's watching who may not be familiar, nanotechnology is the medical component associated with the Creighton method. And so my husband and I began using the method in 2016, and we did have a NAPRO evaluation at the time for medical reasons. And it was at that time that I learned that infertility could be treated through the NAPRO technology. And so I had told one of my friends about this who had battled infertility for over 6 years, never had any answers, failed fertility treatments. And long story short, she ended up having a NAPRO evaluation, had a diagnosis of endometriosis, had NAPRO surgery after a previous failed surgery of endometriosis, and got pregnant. And, that baby is alive and well today. And so as a nurse, I thought to myself, we owe women this information. I could not believe that this was out there. I had never been taught this in nursing school. I worked in a specialty area of women's health. I had never heard of this. And so it inspired me to become a practitioner because as a nurse, our major thing is we educate our patients. And how can a woman make decisions if she is not fully informed?
Yes, amen. So it's about empowering women, right? And what a surprise to you with your experience as a nurse, a long time nurse, really, that you didn't find that that was actually happening, for women.
It
And now you've kind of taken it. Go ahead.
It was shocking. I remember sitting through my intro session as a client, and me and my husband are both nurses, and we learned things that we had never heard of in there. And so it was a great learning opportunity for us, and it really also empowers us now to be able to share this information with women and couples who we think would benefit from using it.
Absolutely. And I haven't shared much about my background actually, now that I think about it. But as I was trying to find a career path for myself, I knew two things. Like I love to play sports, so I was very interesting. I was interested in the human body, specifically anatomy and physiology. And then I also wanted to help people. So that's why I went into physical therapy. I became a physical therapist assistant where I worked in outpatient physical therapy for about 4 years, and then home health physical therapy for about 2 years until we adopted our daughter Bella. And that's when, right before that is when we had been experiencing infertility, obviously, before we adopted, but that's when I kind of started taking back the terms, because I recognized through my infertility this lack of understanding and knowledge of women's health. And so that's what I hope to do. And I think we're both trying to do the same thing in a little bit different ways, which is nice to have different people giving women access in different ways with different points of view. But I started charting Creighton after I had my first surgery and was diagnosed with endometriosis, only after I heard Dr. Thomas Hilgers, who was the creator of the Creighton model, and NAPRO technology, or one of the creators of Creighton, on the radio. And my mom had told me about him, but I wasn't that interested. My dad told me to listen to the radio, and I just heard him talking about the woman as a whole person, like I had never heard a physician talk before. And I was under the care of a physician, but he was so different. And that's kind of what opened my eyes. It was through the Creighton model and hearing him that I understood this new definition, and understanding that he doesn't prescribe birth control. And that was so new to me. So, because he sees the woman again as a whole person, and it's just so much more than just shutting our fertility on and off. I knew I'd be getting different care. So that's kind of my take on it. And we're just so excited to share. We have so much to share with you guys, lots of different topics to talk about. So we want to invite you to follow us. You can follow me at Taking Back the Terms, obviously. Lisa, where can people find you on Facebook and Instagram, or just Facebook?
So I'm on Facebook, and my page is Creighton Fertility Services of Acadiana. And so if you're trying to search it, it's really easy if you do at CRMS of Acadiana. And so I have some information there. I reference a lot of your information there because it's such good resources. And so I know that together we'll be able to bring a lot of resources to a lot of different people.
Yes. So please, if you guys have any questions as clients or just regular women, please send them to either one of us. We also want to invite practitioners. If you want us to do a video that you can share with your clients on any topic, please feel free to ask us those things as well, and we will incorporate those questions or ideas into future videos. So we thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to seeing y'all real soon with a fresh new topic.